We are getting word right now. CNN has confirmed that the House has voted and has approved the measure.
Now, earlier today, News Channel 15's Aaron Rodgers talked to some of our representatives in Washington to see what all this could have meant for us back here had we stayed off the fiscal cliff. She joins us now. Aaron?
Mark, when I talked to Congressman Marlin Stutzman, he broke down what no deal would have meant and just how bad things really could have gotten. Now that the fiscal cliff is upon us, people are wondering how this will affect them in 2013.
Those who make $450,000 or less will not see a tax increase. So that's a good thing. That's a positive.
Last night, the Senate passed a bill that raised income taxes on the top 2% of the country's earners, which some GOP members saw as a slight win.
And so we were able to significantly raise the level at which taxes would go up.
However, the bill still has to go through the House, which has spent all night debating and voting on it.
This back and forth between the House and Senate is a good thing because it's the way that the process was designed, is that the House passed a proposal, the Senate makes a counteroffer.
The only thing now is that time is limited. The House has a deadline of Thursday, which the congressman is optimistic about meeting.
If we pass a bill this evening, and send it back to the Senate has tomorrow to deal with it. And I think, where there's a will, there's a way.
And both Democrats and Republicans agree some type of deal needs to be reached or the outcome won't be good.
If the fiscal cliff actually happens and nothing would change it, everybody's taxes would go up.
The congressman told me payroll tax cuts are likely to expire, whatever the final deal looks like, which means instead of paying 4% out of your paycheck, you would be paying 6%. And that money will continue to fund Social Security and Medicare. But some lawmakers say raising taxes won't fix the problem.
I will oppose the president in raising taxes on anybody if he does not deal with cutting government spending. And it has to be substantial because you cannot raise taxes enough to pay off $16 trillion of debt.
And being up against the clock has made some lawmakers say it's time to put aside political differences and put the country first. Spending is still a major issue Republicans want to see addressed at some point. The bill passed currently puts off dealing with cutting federal spending until February. Mark?
Aaron Rodgers.